Wow! What's happening, everybody? You know we back again, and again. We're gonna keep doing this until the wheels fall off, baby. Welcome to Let's Talk with Stanley Doucette. I am he, Stanley Doucette, and we riding today, baby. We are riding today. Listen, I am absolutely excited to be doing another podcast with you. This one is actually going to be fun. So, we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. I hope you'll stay tuned for the whole podcast episode. It's going to be remarkable. But listen, for all of my people, I got to shout y'all out. Everybody that's in Paris, France, I'm saying, I'm shouting y'all out. How are you guys doing? To Budapest, to Louisiana, to California, to New Mexico, wherever you are, I'm shouting you out. To all of my people in the ninth ward, the fifth ward, the seventh ward, the third ward, the whole ward industry. How you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. I am. Listen, doing these podcasts have been an absolute thrill. I mean, an absolute thrill. Let's Talk with Stanley Doucette numbers are through the roof, and I can't say thank you guys enough. This has been a truly a honor, the honor of my life to be able to share with you some wisdom, some thoughts, some empowering things, some not things I may not even like. But I wanted to make sure that we had a well-rounded podcast and it wasn't just about me and my thoughts, but I wanted everybody to have an opportunity to participate, to share their thoughts. So, thank you guys so very much for being with us. I truly appreciate it. Let's Talk with Stanley Doucette has been rolling now for over a year. I can't even believe it. It's like over a year we've been doing these podcasts, and when I say they've been exceptional, they have truly been exceptional. I hope you guys have that same feeling and that same thought and just really love what we're doing on this end. So I'm excited about it. Hey guys, listen, I'm about to get to this podcast because it's actually kind of funny. I'll tell you guys the topic in a second, but just stay tuned. If you're driving, keep driving. But if you're somewhere where you can get to a computer or use your phone or your iPad or your tablet or whatever, and you can listen to Let's Talk with Stanley Doucette or get some other people to do it, please do so. This one is going to be a lot of fun. But y'all know I got to do the commercials. Brought to you by whoever. Whoever want to take the mantles this week, it is brought to you by whoever. Right? I don't even know whoever is, but whoever is whoever. So listen, we're on all of the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and of course my YouTube channel where I have, sometimes I have some faces that I don't even know I'm doing it, but it's really funny. So, go ahead and subscribe, like, share all of our social media platforms, and just listen and roll with us. We are here. We also on Spotify and Apple and Google and all of the other major platforms as well. So if you don't listen to it today, you're more than welcome to go back and listen to it time and time again. Also, go to my site, let's talk with stanleydoucette.com. All of them are housed there as well. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share there as well. We can go ahead and make those things happen in a big way because we are having an extremely, that's funny. We're having a lot of fun putting these podcasts on today, and I truly like it. Yes, I'm live. If I wasn't live, you can go back, edit, fix it, do all of those things. But y'all see, I have tongue ties. I mess up word. I be butchering some words. I mean, absolutely butchering some words. But hey, it's live, so there's nothing we can do. We gotta just keep rolling with the punches. That's all I can do. So we're gonna do what we do. And then also, if you want to email the show, and you have something you want to share with us, or you want to be on the podcast, or you want to promote your book or something, look, listen, go to our podcast, our email, let's talk with Stanley D at gmail.com. LETSTALKWITHSTANLEY as in David at gmail.com. Go ahead, hit us up there, and we can, respond, make it happen, and see what we can connect and to be able to empower and uplift you on that. All right. So now let's get into the podcast, baby. The podcast today It's simple. I want to have a lot of fun with it, but it's really, really simple. It is the lies we tell. Or you can say the things we lie about, but the lies we tell. I like that title better. The lies we tell. I'm writing that down. The lies we tell. That's better. I like that better because there's a lot of things, guys and ladies, that we talk about and that we do that we literally tell these little fibs about for whatever reason. It may not even be something important, but we will tell a little quick fib and keep it moving without even thinking about it, right? So I got a few of them written down that I just wanted to share with you guys. Y'all tell me, hit me up on the email and let me know if some of these you have actually done or not. It is absolutely wonderful. So, all right, the first one is, you ready? I'm almost there. Let me say that again. I'm almost there. Now, some of you may not know what that means if you're, in different parts of the world. I'm not sure. Well, let me just share this story real quick. This recently happened. It was funny. So recently, a friend of mine, we were supposed to sit down. Well, actually, we did. We are going to sit down and do some business, right? And it was for whatever time the meeting was for. Let's say it was 12:30, and they called at 12:30, and he said, "Hey, are you already there?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." They was like, "Okay, I'm 4 minutes out." Let me tell you why I'm laughing, because they got there 12 minutes later. How you gonna be 4 minutes out and show up 12 minutes later? Listen, stop telling your little fib. Just say, "Hey, look, I ran behind," or whatever it is. Tell the truth. It's okay. And they got there and we laughed about it and laughed about it. But just think about that. I'm almost there. If in America and you're in one of the major metropolitan area where they have an incredible amount of traffic, like in Atlanta, Georgia, or LA, or Washington, D.C., right? And you have this in New York City, you have this massive amount of traffic. That's always a good one. You can say, "Oh, I'm almost there," right? So, all right, so that's number one. I'm almost there. Have you lied about that? Have you ever said that and you, instead of saying you were 3 minutes away, you really were 30 minutes away? Have you ever said that? All right. So number two, it must have gone to my spam mail. You at work and your supervisor come around and say, "Hey, Stanley, did you get this?" "No, I didn't get it. It must have went to my spam. Let me check my spam and I'll get right back to you." Knowing full well you saw the email as soon as it came across your desk. Soon as it came across your phone, you saw your email. You saw the email. You probably read it and then marked the unread, so it can stay unread. Then when you pull it up, you're like, "Oh, look, it was unread. I don't know how that happened. Golly gee." So have you ever did that? Are you one of the ones that say it must have gone to my spam mail, or I don't know how I overlooked that? So it's one of them. So you know who you are. So make sure, hey, listen, just when the email comes, word of advice, you at your job or you in your career and an email comes, just respond there if you can, right? And that way you don't have to get caught up into saying, "Oh, it must have gone on my spam." Don't do that. All right, the next one is, ooh, ooh, I, I've used this one before. Oh no, these next two is about your cell phone. So just so y'all know. So the first one is number three is, my phone died. You ever been in a conversation and you just pick up the phone and you be like, "Hello, hello," and you know who it is, and then you just hit the off button, and then later on they'll call back and say, "Oh, my phone died. I was trying to get it charged." Listen, stop doing that, y'all. Just don't even answer the phone. But your phone died? Stop it. Stop it. And then the one that's tied to that one is, my phone has been acting funny, or my phone has been acting weird, right? So you get your phone, you get these phone calls from people, and sometimes hey, listen, let's be honest. We're all humans. There may be some days you just don't want to talk to somebody, right? So instead of you doing anything, here's what you say: "Oh, my phone have been acting weird. I don't know. I just didn't get it. I just don't get the text messages. Did you send something?" Listen, I can give you a whole litany of people that have literally clicked on there and said, "Oh, my phone." Oh, I don't know. It's acting weird. So I know it's you. So here's the question back to you: have you ever lied about that? Have you ever really, 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 literally, your phone died or your phone had really been acting weird? You only can answer that, but it's so funny we actually use these things. Let me tell you, I'm guilty of the phone. Some days I'm just doing something, I see somebody that's sending straight to voicemail. Then I'll come back and say, "Oh, my phone must have been acting crazy or something." Really? Nah, it wasn't acting crazy. I just didn't feel like talking to your crazy self. All right. Uh, ladies. So most of you ladies, and there's some guys in there as well. So you'll go somewhere and you'll purchase something. And what's the thing that come out of your mouth? It wasn't that expensive. It wasn't that expensive. Are you kidding me? If you went to spend something and spend $200 on it, and you come back with something that's $1,200, don't go and say to your wife or to your husband and say, "Oh, it wasn't that expensive." Yes, it was. You spent $1,000 more than what it was. So stop saying, "Oh, it wasn't that expensive." Yes, it was. It really was. All right. So let's do number 6. Let's just do one more. Now, some of you guys, let me set the stage for this one. Some of you guys will work, and then you finally have the opportunity. You know, your time is up, been well spent at the job, or at your career, and you're saying, "Hey, let's go get a drink." And the team, the staff, or whomever go with you to get a drink. And when they went and got that drink, and y'all had a shot, and then you get another shot, and then all of a sudden now you got 3 or 4 shots from, let's say, tequila. Everybody taking tequila shots. Now you're like, "Oh, one more." No, sir. No, ma'am. It's gonna be at least 2 or 3 more to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do. So make sure when you're doing it, stop saying, "Oh, just one more." Nah, you're gonna have another one. You're gonna, especially if you had a bad thing, you just kind of want to just get that out your brain. Yeah, you'll have another one. All right. Number 7. I don't really watch TV. Now, this is for all of you Netflix and chill folks. This is for all the people that you go on date, or I think they used to call it what is it, sofa duty or couch duty or some kind of duty where you sitting there and you and your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you got the parents in the room, the little kids, the older guys, everybody in one room, and all of that stuff going on, and you just might say, "I don't really watch TV." It's not the fact you don't really watch TV. Number one, I don't want to be around your parents. Number two, I don't want to babysit your younger child, excuse me, your younger brother or your younger sister. I don't want a dog sit. I don't want a cat sit. I don't want to do any reptiles. Listen, I came to see you, not to have a family reunion with your family. With your family. Stop that. So that's why I said I don't really watch TV, because I don't want to be here with all of these people. Now, there's another more sinister side that some people use that as, right? And what's that sinister side? Oh, it's really, really simple. When you say, like, "I don't really watch TV," when it's you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you're saying, "I don't really watch TV," because you may be trying to do the hokey pokey, do the hokey pokey, and you trying to get away from watching some movie or some TV show. I'm just trying to get there and be physical with you, right? So you have to be careful. Some people say the little lie for one reason, or some say the lie for another reason. When they're talking about, "I don't really watch TV." I don't really watch TV. Yes, you do. But you're not trying to watch it either with the family, or you trying to just supersede or go straight beyond the TV. And let's just do the hokey pokey. Do the hokey pokey. So yeah. So remember, hey, I'm gonna ask the question. Have you did that before? Do you still do it now? It's up to you, but only you can answer that question. All right. Number 8. I'm almost finished. And this is like when someone give you an assignment, and somebody calling me like, "Hey, you finished with whatever?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm almost finished." Now, you know good and doggone well you haven't looked at that assignment for the last 3 weeks. And now you're like, "Oh, I'm almost." No, you're not. You haven't even opened the book. Stop it. Stop lying. You just told a supervisor or a friend or whoever you're almost finished. And you know you're not finished with that assignment. You know good and well. All right. Number 9, it's so great to see you. Oh, this is a good one. Ooh, this is real good. Now let me ask you guys a question, right? There are some people on that's in your friends or family or relatives that if you didn't see them before Junevember, which is not a real month, but if you haven't seen them before Junevember and Junevember never come and you never see them again, you'll be absolutely okay. You'll be absolutely okay. But every now and again, you'll see somebody you don't want to see. And they come like, hey, Stanley, be like, hey, great to see you. No, it's not. I don't care if I would have never saw you again in life. But now that you're here, I gotta act like I like you. Listen, how many of you out there have actually done that before? Like you're saying, like, oh, it's so great to see you. No, it's not. Let me give you another one. What happens if you see the CEO or you in a Fortune 100 company to actually see the CEO come down the steps? And you look and you're like, oh, hey, great. No, it's not. The CEO coming to your floor. It may not be a good day to see the CEO, right? So or the HR manager or the HR VP, because you might be packing your brown box with your one little flag and your one little pen, putting your little pictures in, and they're escorting you out the building. So it may not always be great to see you. So if you have, is that you? Are you still doing it? Listen, don't do it. Just be honest. It ain't great to see you to say, hello, how are you? But don't say it's great to see you when you know good and well, I don't want to see that person. All right. So number 10, I don't care about looks as much as personality. Now, y'all know good and well. I'm gonna just tell you, that is just a lie from the pit of hell. Y'all should see me on the YouTube channel. I'm going in now. Listen, stop talking about, oh, I just like you. I love personality better than looks. Oh, I love personality better than looks. Boy, stop. Girl, stop. Y'all know good and well you want somebody to look at. Listen, you don't want to be in the bed and you hearing some of this wonderful music on and all of that stuff. And then instead of I'm cracking myself up. So instead of you looking and singing Freddie Jackson, you seeing Freddie Hellestare. It's like, oh my God, what was I doing? Listen, you want something to look at. It's okay. You want beauty. That's fine. Have beauty and personality, but stop talking about, oh, I don't care that much about looks as much as I do with personality. Stop that. Stop. Listen, the first thing that attracts you to the opposite sex or to the same sex doesn't really matter, is not their personality because you never met them. How are you going to get there? Anyway, I'm not getting into that, but y'all understand. So stop saying I don't care about looks as much as personality. Yes, you do. You want that cutie or that arm piece or that trophy, whether it's a male or female, that's what you want. It's okay. Get it. But don't say, oh, I don't really care. Because some of y'all still doing that now. Talking about, oh, listen, if you trying to get to the lady or you trying to get to the guy, just be honest. Stop. Just be honest and let them know, hey, listen, I love personality, but I also like looks. I'm not trying to look at, Freddie Hellestare. I'm actually trying to literally have a combination of both physical beauty as well as personality. And that's okay. That's okay. Now somebody gonna probably say something like, now Stanley, you wrong for calling people ugly. I ain't never said nobody was ugly. I just haven't. Here's what we have to do though. If we're gonna be 100, be 100 and say you like looks and you like personality. Now some of y'all just want looks. They don't care what kind of personality, they just want looks. Regardless of what your flavor is, just don't lie about it. All right. All right, number 11. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me cripple my paper. All right, that's number 11 is a hitter. So if you're on a date and you start talking to some people, some people have a checklist on their dates. and you get to a point and you ask that person across the table, y'all, because now y'all pretty cool. Y'all, have those conversations. And you said, hey, let me ask you, how many people have you slept with? And people are like, oh, just 5 people. Oh, I only had relationships with like 4 people. That's it. I've only dated 4 people. But wait a minute. You had sex with 50, but now you're saying you only come on. Rick, y'all should see me on the I can't get this out. Look at the YouTube channel because I can't understand people that do that. Stop it. If you had sex with 25 people, you had sex with 25 people. Listen, there's nothing that you can do about it at this point in time. Anything you can do about it. It's already done. It's already happened. But stop saying, oh my God, like how many people you slept with? Oh, I've slept with, and the number is 25, but you say something like, oh, I don't really remember, but probably like about 6 or 7. Stop. You may forget somebody, but don't say it's at least 25, at least a good strong 25. And some of y'all on the opposite end, you won't be big and bold, you won't be the man or the woman. And you say something like, yeah, how many people have you slept with? Oh, I didn't, I don't really count everybody, but last, if I just think about it, probably about 70, 100. Stop. You only had sex with 3 people. Stop doing that. Look, stop doing that. So listen, that's one of the ones that a lot of people lie about. Listen, be truthful. There's nothing you can do because you went out there and let the little hot dog go into the bun. Hey, it's what it is. So stop lying to the individual saying you only had sex with 5 or 6 people when it really was 25, 50, or 100. In some places, might be 1,000. It's up to you, whatever it is. But stop telling that lie. Just be honest and say, hey, listen, this is what it is. I know you're trying to reel them in with false expectations, right? And saying, oh, this really what it is, but you're not being truthful. So down the line, when the real you come out and he or she see you swinging from the chandeliers and doing remarkable tricks in the bedroom, it's not going to be 4 or 5 that they see. Somebody had to teach them something. Somebody had to teach them something, right? All right, number 12. I have watched that a while ago. So you see a TV show or a book, and somebody be like, hey, have you read this? And you were like, yeah, I saw that a while ago. I read that a while ago. No, you haven't. You didn't even know the title of the book until they just came and told you, right? Just tell them, no, I have not. I don't even know the name of the title until you just told me. It's okay. But why is it that we do that? The lies we tell. For what? Stop telling them lies. Stop it. All right. Here's another one. Here's another good one. Somebody come up to you and it's like, hey, Stanley, or whatever your name is, right? Hey, Jim. Hey, John. How are you? It's good to see you. And they'll say something like, yeah, do you remember me? Of course I remember you. Now stop. You don't even know that man or that woman from whoever. You are just saying that to make them feel good. Now, here's the trick. If they were to ask you a question about something and you have to answer it, ooh, I sure hope you guess right on that one. I sure hope you guess right on that one, because if not, it's going to make you look real bad. So if you don't remember somebody, be like, no, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Help me remember you. Where do I remember you from, or where do I know you from? And be able to have a conversation from there. But some of y'all see me like, I don't know. Oh, of course I remember. No, you don't. Stop. No, you don't. All right. 14, I think it is. When you say something that makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And you're trying to understand why he or she doing something real retarded. I mean, real. It's no discrepancy with anybody else but them. Like, why are you doing that? And be like, oh yes, I wanted to do that because I woke up today and the wind was blowing from the west. And everybody's looking like, what? Huh? Yes. And you'd be like, does that make, no, it don't make sense. But what we would tell them is, oh yeah, that makes sense. I totally understand. No, you don't. You're going home scratching your head, confused, and everything in between. Stop that. Tell them, no, it doesn't make sense. Stop. It does not make sense. All right. All right. Going back to these phones. Here we go. I'm having trouble hearing you. Do I even have to go into an explanation on this one about I'm having trouble hearing you? Because I mean, it's listen. Sometimes you're being a great conversation, and you really are trying to hear that person. But a lot of times we either listen. I'm having trouble hearing you. I don't know if you can hear me or not. While the whole time y'all still having a conversation, and then you say, "Listen, look, I'm having trouble hearing you. Can I call you back in a bit? I'm just trying to see what's going on." Or you may even go up and say, "Look, because my phone been acting weird." Listen, just tell the people the truth. Listen, I'll call you back and then go from there. All the other stuff, I don't know. Number 16, it's not you, it's me. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. Now you know good and well it's that person. Because you just said, you know what? It's not me. I mean, excuse me, it's not you, it's me. I just don't understand. Or some husbands or wives, they get in an argument with their significant other, and then they might say something like, you know what? It's not you, it's me. What they're really saying is, it's all you, fool. You need to get yourself together. It is all you. So stop telling that lie. That's it. Just stop telling that lie because you know it's them, and you looking there like, okay, how do I get out of this? Anyway, here's one. I use this one. Let me just tell y'all, I use this one. If I'm running late for a meeting, I mean, legitimately running late. Oh, it's the traffic fault. It is the traffic fault. Traffic was horrible. Oh, I promise you. I'm calling me like, listen, I'm riding, but traffic is terrible in Atlanta these days. It is terrible. Now, everybody in Atlanta know that traffic is pretty bad. And if it rain and have a couple of accidents or something like that, it becomes bad to miserable, right? So you'd be like, oh, traffic was horrible. Traffic was horrible. And that's what you're doing. Oh, traffic was horrible. It wasn't really horrible. You just getting out of your bed. So you got out of your bed late or whatever it may be. Now you're running late. So now you're blaming it on the traffic. So stop doing that. Or are you still doing it, right? All right, 18. It's my last one. So what I'm saying by this is, have you ever had a piece of gum or a piece of candy? I'm just using those. And it's your favorite kind. And you pull it out, you pull one out, and you put it in your mouth, and you start chewing it. And somebody say, "Oh, you got another one?" Oh, that was my last one. that, that was no, it's not. You got a whole book full of them, a whole pocketbook, or a whole pocket full of them. But you're saying, "Oh no, that was my." Just share, share. Sharing is caring. So just share. All right. 19. I try to get to the gym about 4 times a week. No, you don't. You don't even consider the gym until somebody else mentioned it 3 weeks later. So stop saying that. Oh, I'm trying to get to the gym. Who are you impressing? Everybody can see your little puny bones. Everybody can see you don't have the muscles attached to them or something, right? Stop that. Stop doing that. Just tell them, hey, listen, I haven't been able to get to the gym lately, and keep it moving. That's all. And the last one, not the last one, but this is I'll end right here. And this one says, somebody will come up to you and they will want to have dinner or lunch or something to that effect. Or they may even just be sitting there, we laughing, having a good time, and they may want to take you to a separate meeting or something, and hey, let's plan to have this meeting. Now you're not feeling this individual. You're like, I don't want to do business with them, and I'm just, please don't do that. And then all of a sudden it says, oh, let's go on such and such day. And then you say, oh, I've got plans that day. Your whole calendar is empty for that day. But he asked you, and then what you say? Oh, I have plans for that day. I got plans for that day. We'll have to try another day. Let's get together. Let's get our assistants together and they can work this out and go from there. Listen, you know good and well, you ain't have no plans. You ain't have nothing concerning plans. But because you said it, you told a little lie. That is the truth. That is the lies we tell. Listen, I just wanted to wrap that up. It's just fun, man. It's just for whatever reason we got into this whatever you want to call it, and we tell these little simple lies and just and think it's okay. Nah, just tell the truth, right? Just tell the truth. I had a lot of fun doing this one. The lies we tell. So that's the lies, yeah, whatever the title I'm gonna put it is, y'all get my point. But let's just do what we have to do. But stop telling those little lies, all right? So listen, family, I love you guys. Don't forget, go to all of our social media platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as the the YouTube channel. Go there, like, subscribe, share. Let everybody know to go there, do the exact same thing: like, subscribe, share. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. And listen, let's continue to do what we have to do and build ourselves throughout the world. So again, the lies we tell, the lies we tell. Listen, the lies we tell. Let's stop telling those lies. With that being said, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Let's go make this thing happen and stop telling those lies. Let's get on out of here. DJ, let's go. We out. Peace.